Elon Musk is calling out Elizabeth Warren for her lies about him. In a series of tweets, he absolutely destroyed her. Why is there a war of words between Elizabeth Warren and Elon Musk? Why is Elizabeth Warren wrong? Does she have a vendetta against Elon Musk and his companies? Stick around till the end and we will tell you everything. Welcome to Elon Musk Videos. Here on YouTube, we upload videos about Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and more. First up, let's look at the war of words between Elon Musk and Elizabeth Warren. It all started when Elizabeth Warren started to attack Elon Musk in public for no reason. In a poor attempt at populism, Elizabeth Warren criticized Elon Musk for not paying taxes, and she claimed that Musk became successful only because of huge investments by the American government. She was referring to the government grants and subsidies that the US government gives Tesla and SpaceX. But this is all just bunkum. Elon Musk doesn't draw a salary from Tesla, so for some periods of time, he did not have to pay any tax relating to that. However, Elon Musk is one of the largest taxpayers in US history. Recently, he paid over $11 billion in taxes. Elon Musk stated in a tweet, "For those wondering, I will pay over $11 billion in taxes this year." So the deal with Elon Musk is that his wealth comes from the value of his companies, and he is awarded stock for meeting certain performance goals and helping the companies become successful. At present, Tesla is rather valuable stock, and Elon Musk's shares in Tesla make him wealthy. In order to raise money for his day-to-day affairs, he borrows money using the company's stock as collateral. In effect, what happens is that instead of drawing a multi-million-dollar salary from Tesla, Tesla has that money available for its research and development or for building new factories, and Elon Musk lives on the gains of his efforts. So if he isn't performing, Tesla's stock price will reduce, and he will have less money in hand to spend. However, it's not like Elon Musk hasn't paid any tax at all. Media reports tell us that between 2014 and 2018, Musk paid $455 million in taxes. And that is why Elon Musk hit back at Elizabeth Warren's claims with a tweet stating, "We'll visit IRS next time I'm in DC just to say hi. Since I paid the most taxes ever in history for an individual last year, maybe I can have a cookie or something." If you want to put things in perspective, Elon Musk's tax bill of $11 billion will be larger than the GDPs in Burundi, South Sudan, and Somalia, and just shy of Mozambique's projected $13.96 billion in 2021. So Elizabeth Warren's claims that Elon Musk was freeloading off everyone or that he doesn't pay tax make no sense at all. At present, Elizabeth Warren is a senator, but it seems like she wants to run for president. In 2020, she had made an unsuccessful bid to become a presidential candidate, and there are rumors that she might run again. So is it possible that she is making populist statements just to pander to her vote bank? Now let's look at why Elizabeth Warren's ideas are out of place. Elon Musk put it rather bluntly in a tweet, "You remind me of when I was a kid, and my friend's angry mom would just randomly yell at everyone for no reason." He then tweeted, "Please don't call the manager on me, Senator Karen." But let's take a closer look. When it comes to people like Elon Musk, their wealth is not in the form of gold bars hidden under the beds. In fact, if you see Elon Musk, he doesn't really believe in traditional luxuries like mansions or yachts like some oligarchs. Rather, a vast majority of his wealth is in productive business assets that generate output for the economy. So Elon Musk's wealth represents an investment in Tesla, SpaceX, and other companies. And this wealth generates jobs and incomes for millions of people, directly and indirectly. That is because Elon Musk invests his wealth into business growth rather than consuming it. Elizabeth Warren's claims may make for a great political slogan, but it just misleads the public. Moreover, though Elon Musk's companies receive grants from the US government, it is not like Elon Musk hasn't delivered. Tesla is making the world a better place. Tesla electric cars are environmentally friendly. They produce no emissions, so they're much better for the environment than traditional petrol or diesel cars. SpaceX collaborates with NASA to set up launches of satellites and even to take astronauts to space. In 2020, SpaceX was ready to take on manned missions, and it launched 2 NASA astronauts to the International Space Station in its Demo 2 mission. In addition, it has worked with the US military on top-secret missions. The Starlink network has even been deployed to provide Ukraine with internet access. Even the Pentagon was impressed by how resilient the Starlink system was. The director of electronic warfare at the Pentagon, Dave Tremper, stated, "In kind of the way Starlink was able to upgrade when a threat showed up, we need to be able to have that agility." He was impressed with how quickly Starlink was able to adapt and stop the signal jamming by Russian hackers. Media reports tell us that Starlink was used in the sinking of the Russian missile cruiser, the Moskva. It seems like this system helped to guide the Neptune missiles. Also, there is speculation that Starlink is used as a link for Ukrainian drones that provide artillery strikes. So Elon Musk and his companies contribute a lot to society and humankind. and that is why Elizabeth Warren's claims that Elon Musk was just pocket government grants were unwarranted. Now let's look at why Elizabeth Warren may have a vendetta against Elon Musk. So things get a bit strange when we look at Senator Elizabeth Warren. She has received donations from the oil and gas industry in order to finance her electoral campaign. In addition, her family receives royalties from oil and gas drilling on their lands. There's nothing wrong with it as such, but let us also consider the fact that she is a multi-millionaire. Elon Musk, on the other hand, believes that fossil fuels are not the future, and he wants mainstream adoption of electric vehicles. So is it possible that there's a clash of ideologies between Elizabeth Warren and Elon Musk? However, in all fairness, Elizabeth Warren has recently advocated for the use of electric vehicles. But when the Twitter deal was announced, Elizabeth Warren was not at all receptive to the idea. She tweeted, "This deal is dangerous for our democracy. Billionaires like Elon Musk play a different set of rules than everyone else, accumulating power for their own gain. We need a wealth tax and strong rules to hold big tech accountable." Though Elon Musk has not publicly responded to it, the reaction from the public has been mixed. Some people criticize Elizabeth Warren since she herself was a multi-millionaire and was a part of the 1%. But there's nothing wrong with being wealthy. Elon Musk became wealthy through legitimate means. Similarly, Elizabeth Warren's wealth should also be kosher. While other members of the public criticized her since she had falsely claimed to be a Native American Indian. But in 2019, she had publicly apologized for claiming American Indian heritage. However, Elizabeth Warren seems to be intent on spreading one negative sentiment, and that is, Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter was bad for democracy. But that is a dubious claim. Elon Musk is not someone who owns multiple media companies or wants to push a narrative. In reality, Elon Musk is an inspiring figure for many. After a troubled childhood in South Africa, he immigrated first to Canada and then to the United States, put himself through college, and made his own fortune through unending hard work. Even Musk's crazy statements are excusable because, underneath the big talk, he has repeatedly delivered on his far-out promises. He makes innovative products that work well, that delight customers, and that are probably good for the world. Isn't that the best one can hope for? And that's a wrap. What do you think about the war of words between Elon Musk and Elizabeth Warren? Do you think her criticism is warranted? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos about Elon Musk.